My name is Danely Quiroz. I will be in 12th grade and I attend Roosevelt High School. Me personally, I always stay after school, way after school hours. And that's the thing, because a lot of teachers are like, oh, it's that girl again. But I'm always there, and I either go to the main office or I hang around with a teacher and I ask, is there something that I can do today? Most of the time, I'm there cleaning up the school. Sometimes I help with several teachers organizing paperwork, small chores, I guess you can say. I do invest a lot of my time in clubs and activities, so I try to get other students involved. The two things that for me personally, they stood out a lot is the diversity. There is a huge percentage of people of color, but it's not just about race or your ethnicity. It's also your disability, because I have a learning disability, so I never knew how many students else they also have it, so it definitely makes me feel a lot less alone. Part of the LGBTQ community, a lot of them are biracial. There's just so many diversity aspects, and even like personally themselves, athletic people, there's people who are scholars, dreamers, things like that. So I think that's something that really stood out to me. The other second notable thing is the social justice aspect of it, because a lot of these people, they are involved with clubs that raises awareness on a certain topic, a certain issue. So for example, Dreamers Club. I don't know any other high school that has a Dreamers Club other than Roosevelt. And what's so impressive to me is that, because I'm also part of it, is that we raise money for scholarships for dreamers. But also a lot of people, they are involved with Communities United. And I've seen them attend rallies, marches being held in downtown. So to me, that's really nice to see. It's really wonderful to see. One of the challenges that Roosevelt has faced as a neighborhood school is definitely the stereotypes. Every day I hear from people talking about Roosevelt in a negative way. And the thing is, they've never been inside the building, because a lot of people, they assume that Roosevelt is a bad school. And it hurts, because I go there and not only me, but they're stereotyping other kids. So it's very hurtful. And you have this fear coming from the younger students from the middle schools, because they fear of getting that letter telling them you're going to Roosevelt. And because they hear from these stereotypes from parents, from other kids, from other community members. So that really plays into the stereotyping. Another noticeable thing about Roosevelt that they face as a challenge is definitely funding. As a neighborhood school, we're definitely hit the hardest. We have a lot of AP classes cut out, a lot of electives, a lot of after-school programs, and those are the things that are needed. You need to join a club. Joining your club, it kind of leads to more things. When I joined Gear Up Representatives, I met other student leaders who were motivated to change the school the same way as I was, because we didn't have a student council. So what we did is that we planned, we organized, we met with the principal, and we talked to teachers, and we said, this is what we want. If you really also want to become more involved with your school, you need to talk to teachers, because teachers, they know a lot more things than you do. I think they're also more, I like to think of them as the people that kind of push you, because when you establish that kind of relationship with them, they're always like, hey, have you thought of doing this? Or I really think you should try this out. I think you will like it. So teachers have definitely been a really strong motive for students to get involved, because they open the doors. I think parents and community members, they need to come to the school and learn more. I think learning and listening, seeing from a teacher, a principal, and a student's perspective of what Roosevelt is, that's going to play a part. And then from there, there's always events going on. You can help out hosting open house. You can help host a fundraiser. But it's definitely coming from, you need to learn more about the school before.